Welcome to the Popish Plot. I'm Nate.
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Mike.
And today we are here to talk about the first of our, or at least the first part of our Saints of August.
Yes. I hope to have a second saint done by the end of the month, but right now we have one saint that will be a two-parter.
Who's just got so much stuff. I mean, it's...
And although I could not find any, astronaut saints, at least I'm like, well, someone who did a lot of things for education helped people to go on to do things that become,
right.
Saint Mary, sometimes called Helen, Mackillop.
No, that's her middle name.
Oh, Saint Mary Helen Mackillop.
Also known as
Mary of the Cross.
Also known as
Maria Ellen.
Which is funny, because Maria Ellen was the name she was baptized with, which is variations of both Mary and Helen. But they picked this for the baptism, which technically in a lot of places you can then make that the legal name if it wasn't on the birth certificate. But they never used it again, as far as I can tell. Maybe the priest was hard of hearing, and that was his preferred. He's like, oh, okay, Maria.
No.
Good enough, Father. Just do the blessing.
Just simple Mary. Yeah, Maria.
She was born January 15th, 1842 in Newtown, Melbourne, New South Wales, which is now Fitzroy, Victoria, Australia.
Ooh. Makes sense. She died on August the 8th, 1909 in North Sydney, New South Wales, Australia.
She is the patron of Australia, because she is the first saint of Australia, so that makes sense. The Archdiocese of Brisbane.
Or Australia. So.
Yeah. And the Knights of the Southern Cross, which, from a quick look, seemed similar to a Knights of Columbus or a Knights of Peter Culver in, Australia, in Australia. So,
yeah.
Her
attributes,
a fraternal organization for Catholics.
in the general panoply of knights. Her attributes are a picture of her.
Because, again, she died in 1909.
We have photographs.
I have it.
A crucifix and or a rosary tucked in her belt.
Yes.
A scroll or a book.
And holding an icon of Saint Joseph.
Yes. She was a religious sister, a founder, and Australia's first saint.
Her parents were both born in Scotland, but they met in Australia. She was the oldest of 8 children. Her brother Donald was a Jesuit, no word of whether or not he has a crater named after him, who worked in the Northern Territory among the local Aboriginal peoples.
So probably not, because I don't think he did anything involving space.
We'll have to fix that.
Her sister Lexi became a religious sister in Melbourne. In 1860, she became a governess for her aunt and her uncle. She also taught the other farm kids on the estate and met Father Julian Tenison-Woods,
who will, show up throughout her life.
Well, he'll come back around. After 2 years, she took a job teaching in Portland, Victoria.
So, a few years pass. In 1866, Father Julian asked Mary and 2 of her sisters to start a Catholic school in Panola. At this time, she also made a dedication to God and began wearing black. Not because she was goth, but because many habits are black.
Yes. On November 21st in 1866, she adopted the religious name Sister Mary of the Cross, began wearing a simple habit, and with some other women started the Sisters of St. Joseph of the Sacred Heart. She also founded a new school that year at the bishop's request.
With Father Julian, she made a rule of life for the order, which was approved by the bishop. Within a year, 10 more women joined the Josephites, who were also called the Brown Joeys, due to the name and the fact that their habits were brown.
And that they were Australian, so they understand Joeys are the little cute
little kangaroos.
St. Joseph, they were brown, and Australia, the Brown Joeys.
By 1870, the order was educating kids in 21 schools, as well as working and helping with an orphanage, neglected children, girls in danger, the sick, the elderly, and a reformatory.
Ooh. For the bad kids who need reform.
Yes.
The order grew quickly, which resulted in conflicts with some members of the clergy.
Oh, no.
One case was a bishop wanted control over the schools, while Mary wanted the sisters to control where they taught. And this resulted in them being
asked to leave that diocese.
Which later, that diocese broke up into II, so they were allowed to like come back to the new one because the new bishop did not have those issues.
She also uncovered and reported a priest who was doing very not good things that resulted in him being removed from the country, and a fellow priest swore vengeance on her in Father Woods, who was the Director General of Catholic Education at that time.
Wow.
Yes. This priest who was friends with the abuser met with the local bishop, somehow arranged things so that he can convince them that the order's constitution should be amended in such a way that it would essentially make them homeless, because it took power from the order into the bishop, so everything was at their discretion, and they didn't have their, although they vowed poverty, there was a certain amount of the community itself has stuff, and that was taking away that.
They hold everything in common.
Yes. So when Mary didn't agree with this change of the bishop, she was excommunicated for insubordination.
Dun, dun, dun.
This closed most of their schools. Some sisters chose to remain at the schools and just be under the diocesan control, that that bishop and more likely the priest who had sworn vengeance.
Those sisters were then called the Black Joeys, presumably because they stopped wearing the brown habits and started wearing a black habit. Mary stayed in a house owned by the Jesuits and also Emmanuel Solomon, who was a well-known Jewish merchant in Adelaide.
Yes. So why she was excommunicated, she was separated from all her religious sisters. She couldn't teach. And so therefore she had to rely on the kindness of strangers because she took a vow of poverty.
And because we have such a full and complicated story for Mary,
we're gonna
cut it off right here. There. Leave you with a little bit of a cliffhanger, but Mike had something he wanted to say, and I didn't want to cut.
I am all for obedience to your bishop, but I gotta go with Sister Mary on this one.
Oh yeah,
the bishop was overstepping his authority, and he was taking bad counsel from a bad dude.
Look, much like most movies, while we have this little cliffhanger, it's already fairly well understood. This is Saint Mary, so it's already fairly understood. The question is not, will this all work out?
But how?
But how? The question is in the how. How they do it.
We know even in this veil of tears that all will be well.
Yep. It's much like watching a Columbo mystery. It's not about. It's never about trying to figure out who did the crime. You know who did the crime from the start of the story.
How does he get caught?
But how does he get caught? So,
but you also know that with one more question.
Just one more question. just
which was actually about 20 questions in Columbo.
But one at a time.
One at a time.
So, comment below with how you think the story will be resolved.
While you're down there, also, I don't know.
Write about another saint who was in education for this month of, August, which is part of the summer of space, and therefore education is a important part of it.
Yes, write about other saints in education, or other saints who experienced persecution in their lifetime
from within the church. From
within the church, if possible, because that's actually some of the best stories. But do not write novels.
Or
the comment section is not for novels.
Who did if you do this, you will be excommunicated, and then insisted that they didn't dot the I's right, so I'm not excommunicated.
Yeah, don't write us about those guys.
Don't be those guys.
If you don't know who those guys are,
good on you.
Fine, good on you.
Don't look it up. Just live in the ignorance, and you'll be happier.
It is bliss.
Yes.
And until next time.
While you're there, hit the like button, the subscribe, the bell, all the things. Just smash them all. Share this thing with your friends, your family, your enemies, your neighbors.
Everyone in Australia.
And within 100 yards of you. Share it with them. And remember to live your faith.
Love your faith.
And share that love.
Be in that number when the saints go marching in.